Hey there, fellow hunters. Welcome back to a playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host for the most. And we're playing through as a pure arcane build, which means I'm only leveling up arcane for the scalable attributes. Strength, skill, and blood tinge will stay where they started. Vitality and endurance are 1522. That's where they're staying. And arcane is going all the way up to 99. And this is because the hunter tools scale all the way up to 99. And for this to be viable, what one has to do is make your weapons do damage other than physical. So we have a bolt saw cleaver, a fire saw spear as my main weapon, and this uncanny saw spear, that is the, oops. I might have to change controllers. That is for doing viscerals, because viscerals is based on your physical damage and largely your thrust, which that's got 94, so that's not bad. I'll get more nurturing gems and stuff to put on there. So right now we're doing the chalice dungeons. Here is the Pthumeru, Central Pthumeru, Lower Pthumeru, which we're going to finish this today, or it might be in 2 episodes. And here's the Alien Loran, which is my next one. So the idea is, I'm not great, and I are playing through Bloodborne on the 10th anniversary in honor of that. And he's on New Game Plus, and he just plays just as he whatever grabs or try different weapons and all that stuff. And I'm playing as pure arcane. Mine's a new game. It is the way I usually play games when I first get them. I become basically the most intelligent wizard I could ever imagine or think of. So we've just taken on Rom here. And I think this is the way out. Nope, that's the way in. So one of the things he and I are doing, though, is we're going to actually plan on taking out Yarnum, Pthumerian Queen. And so we're at layer 4 now. And so I expect this to get a little spicy. The chalice dungeons don't really scale the way the rest of the game scales. The chalice dungeons each have multipliers based on the depth, which is the difficulty, the layer, which is what level you're on, and different things like if it's cursed and defiled and all that stuff. So since we are at a depth, I'm not sure what depth, I think this is depth 4 dungeon. But and we're layer 4. Those multiply. Now it's not like you can't multiply. Well, it's 4 times 4, that's 16. No, it's a lot more specific than that. There's the boss door. It for instance, if you're fighting the Pthumerian Queen, she's in the Great Ehil Pthumerian Chalice. I believe layer 4, maybe 5. And it's a depth 5 Chalice dungeon. And so when you do the multipliers, the enemies are multiplied. So this is the scaling. They're multiplied. Everything's by about 9 times. So they're really tough. Okay, we're not going to go up yet. We will remember the rule on how I oh, there's a scourge beast. How I explore is I get one level. I don't change levels until I've explored everything on that level I'm on. And I'm gonna have to probably change back to my other controller. This is doing uncontrolled or unordered left hand. Hey look, this is easy. We're gonna take on the boss. We can go right in there and get him. How quaint. Okay, so now I think I can go up because, well, or is there one more door? I think I can go up now. Yeah. Make sure that was the only door. That is. Alright. Okay, why don't you show me your mechanic here? This helps you navigate the dungeon. You see how in the doorway is a little messenger holding the unlit lamp? When you go into a room, it lights it blue. And that lets you know you've been in the room. So that will help. I feel like there's spiders in the hall on the ceiling or something. No, maybe not. Get my auger burritos out. This guy is generally pretty... Wow, that's already the... Man, this might be kind of a short layer. So it's over here. Thick Cold Blood 6, that will come in handy. Okay. Over here. Man. Alright, they're just wanting us to get right to it. There goes my left hand turn. But let's explore the rest of it. Oh, this has spiders hanging from the ceiling. Alright. Alright, so we can actually prosecute this very strategically. Oh, that's got one of the... Keeper of the Old Lord's mob type. Shoot. They got me. I thought I was far enough away. So Black Sky Eye is good for sniping. let's see. I want to maybe get these guys. Let's try to curse the brew on them. Alright, back up, Oleg. So what we want to do is try to get as many spiders as we can off the ceiling before having to face the this crew up here. These guys are pretty tough. And I'm having severe one down. All right, we got him. Oh, what hit me? Oh, spider came down. Leave us alone, sir. Alright, we're making our way. So, actually, we could... Oh, that's not a treasure. We could actually take on the boss at any time. The Accursed Brew has a good area effect. These dogs... Oh, hello. These dogs are tough because they breathe fire. I think that's all the spiders. Anything else to get? I think that's just a candle. Yeah. Oh, here's something. Sharp, damp blood gem. Alright, let's go back to the Black Sky Eye. That's our ranged weapon. This feels very ambushy. I don't... Oh, there's a... Okay. There's a bell lady. We gotta get to her. Oh, I ran right into the trap. Oops, get on the wrong side of it. Alright. Quicksilver bullets, that'll help. I see an item down there, I'll come back and get it in a second. So I'm not great who's playing through this with me. He showed me, maybe not intending to, but he did, that you can take out these traps and that way they can't hit you. Now I'm gonna go in the square. I don't even like to go in the square because sometimes that'll summon people, but let's see if this does. No, it does not. Okay. And let's take out this last trap here. Probably completely unnecessary. Anything here? No. Got some guys tucked behind the stairs here. Some quick silver bullets. So this is how I usually start playing any game. I think on one dungeon there is an actual door there, but not this one. I generally, if I can on my first playthrough, play through as a wizard. Which is, you know, pure Arcane, or if the game If I'm playing since intelligence or whatever, that's what I do. And then I generally will try to do playthroughs that specialize in different stats. Like my next playthrough on this, I think I'm going to do a blood tinge. That's a little bit harder of a challenge, especially early on. Here's the thing about, pardon me, doing an arcane build and Bloodborne. You know, people want to say, and it's true of most games, that a wizard build is difficult at the beginning, and then you get really, really powerful by the end. And man, I didn't know all this was here. I just haven't played that long. Let's see. Is there a ladder? There's a ladder there. All right, but let's not change levels. So there's treasure to get down below, which we will work on. But the thing about Bloodborne and Arcane. Oh, hello, sir. I've not played this in a while, but you get used to people standing to the sides of the doors like that. Well, let me see if oh, I'll just shoot him as usual. Oh, I should have switched my... I'm going to switch my weapon. Ow. Oleg, you are taking... Oh my gosh, okay. He is not going to let me do criticals. That is one of the irritations, I guess, you have to sort of manage when you have an AI companion like this. They will... You get them in a visceral state, or critical state, or stun state, or whatever it's called. Get out of there. And your compatriot will hit whoever it is and get them out of that before you can go and do a visceral. So if you notice, I have a fire sauce spread and then a physical sauce spread I use for viscerals. And it's hard to tell the difference because they look the same, right? But if you look up, there's a status difference. So the one that has kin down, you see the little brown with the down arrow, that is the fiery one. And that is because a lot of the fire gems you get, certainly at least earlier on, are cursed. Got some sort of curse with them. 2 mold 3. Alright. We're going to get this up to where we're ready to face the boss, and then face him. So while wow, he's heard of ladders and wanted nothing to do with it. There's a bagman in there. Alright, we're making headway. That was a... River came down. That was a room full of people there, let me tell you. Oh, oh, watch out, there's a slime there. Alright, he's one shot. But what I was going to say, and I don't think I finished making this point, that the pure arcane is actually pretty powerful pretty early in Bloodborne. It's not like a lot of games where you have to really sort of quote pay your dues and I mean, there's no less due paying than I can't get more pebbles than any other FromSoft game. Oh shoot, I missed him. I was busy talking. Let me go, sir. More pebbles. There's another one up there. So, in Bloodborne, pebbles, is this a pebble over here? Yeah, alright. So Bloodborne, you actually don't have to wait too long to get pretty powerful. Kind of weird there's nobody in here. We're just up there. What is in here? This looks... Alright. What in the world are you doing? My Black Sky Eye is scaling very well. So I guess the point I'm making with, I don't know, like you look at something like Skyrim or something like that, you start out, I mean, you're being killed by everything, rats and everything, and you know, it's tough, and then you become very godlike. Alright, we're going to do right-hand rule. Oh, we've already been there. Oh, yeah, that's the ladder, okay. I wonder if this, I think that, yeah, this goes all the way around. Oh, great. All right. Yeah, so you look at something like Skyrim, you start out really weak, and then you pretty much become godlike by the end, where you just basically shred everything. I gotta get out of my way, Oleg. But in Bloodborne, it's kind of a challenge, but it's also makes it really fun, is that you have to use melee weapons. I don't think I can get up there. Anyway. And so what happens is you start out in your arcane build, you actually start out actually fairly powerful. You know, getting stuff done. And then by the end, you're still shredding everything. So it's one of the more fulfilling games with the Arcane. or what that passes for intelligence. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end it here. Get back to the hunter's dream and level up and stuff offline. But draw your attention to the description. And I'll have links to the Free Time Creators Collective. And we're a group of content creators that post gaming content. And we're smaller channels, so what's nice is you won't get many ads. And you also won't be ignored. So you leave us comments, we'll engage with everybody. So come out and visit us. You'll meet I'm Not Great, who's doing this Bloodborne. Oh, I gotta send him back. He's doing this Bloodborne playthrough with me. The 10th anniversary. So that's fun. We're also doing a new game, what we call minus Dark Souls 3. It's pretty funny. Basically, you keep going to New Game Plus 2, plus 3, etc. Basically, this is a little bit of a not quite accurate summary. Basically, you're picking your lowest stat in the next game, and a weapon that is not upgraded, and playing with it. It's pretty challenging. So yes, I'm Not Great. You got Plumberry Delicious, Mindless Meat, Holly's Adventures. Holly's actually doing a playthrough of Elden Ring right now, which is pretty exciting. So pay her a visit. If you like this content, Holly would be a good one because of the Elden Ring. I'm Not Great is actually very similar to the way we have a different approach to games. He's more of a, I'm gonna go up in your face with dual swords and administer a fatal beating, and I'm more like oh, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna cast a spell like you saw me do. But anyway, however you play, it's the right way to play it. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, check us out. The only rule is we gotta be nice. It's all about encouragement. Watch the smaller channels grow. We look forward to hearing from you. And as this video, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. It would be great to the channel. And leave me comments. As I said, I'll answer all of them. And I appreciate you watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.